What is up, my beautiful people? You are very welcome along to Monday night's late night news roundup, where we have, well, a couple of mad stories around Madrid's interest in Konate and potentially us having some Rodrygo hope. I'll fill you in on what exactly that means and, of course, a little bit more over the next few minutes. As always, I want to know your thoughts, so let me know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. The good news is, as you're watching this, if you're a member of the YouTube channel, the podcast will be live at 11 p.m. tonight. For everybody else, it will be available as a video podcast both on YouTube and on Spotify from 11 a.m. in the morning. It was myself, Connor and Chris this week, and we talked about, well, everything you would expect us to talk about. So I hope you enjoy it, and do let me know your feedback. Right, let's get stuck into the news because there's loads to go through. We're going to start off by the confirmation of a summer sale for Liverpool. Liverpool have confirmed the £25 million sale of Ben Doak to Bournemouth. It includes a buyback option, but really interestingly here, £600,000 is what Liverpool paid for Ben Doak when we signed him from Celtic. I think he's made 10 Premier League appearances for Liverpool, and we've gotten £25 million and a first refusal or a buyback option in the future. So pretty good business for me in that one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, Ben Doak said this after joining Bournemouth: "I'm buzzing to be here. I feel like it's the right time for me, and it's a great opportunity to play regular football at the highest level. It feels like the perfect fit. The team play very nice football, it's fast, and it really suits my game, so I felt I couldn't say no to the chance to play here." And he's not wrong. They do play attacking football, they do play on the front foot, and I do think Andoni Iraola will give him plenty of opportunity. So wishing Ben Doak the very best, except of course when we go to the Vitality later on in the season. Right, let's go to the Independent, and they say that Crystal Palace are considering a move for Ron defender Jeremy Jacquet as a replacement for Marc Guehi. Now, I'm going to move on to Ibrahima Konate in a minute, as his future is still, well, up in the air, but there's more Madrid talk. The 20-year-old wants to move to Liverpool, or excuse me, the 20-year-old would come in as a response, the 20-year-old from Ron, as a response to Liverpool's interest in Marc Guehi. Crystal Palace currently want about £45 million for Marc Guehi. Liverpool want to pay about 10 million less, and I would be in Liverpool's camp on this one. I think 35 million quid is a fair price. Would I go a little bit higher to get it done? Maybe. I really would, especially if we're going to bring in money for Konate, which is still up in the air, but I'll talk about in a second. If that happens, then I would just say get it all done, get the player in, and let's get moving. So, Who Scored have said only Liverpool with an XG of 2.51 registered more XG in the opening weekend of the Premier League than Leeds, with 2.28 in their victory over Everton. And did I mention that Everton lost? Because Everton lost. Right, let's go to Anfield sector, who report that Sky Sports' Darmay Sheth has said that no new contact or talks between Newcastle and Brentford today for Yoane Wissa. Now, if you didn't see earlier on, there was a report from Ben Jacobs, which I will read out to you now. That report said Yoane Wissa has unfollowed Brentford, changed his profile picture back to black, and removed all club photos from his Instagram account as he looks to leave the club. Vissa's move to Newcastle is currently being blocked by Brentford, as exclusively revealed earlier with Alex Crook. He's unhappy at the £60 million valuation, which is an absolute joke, to be honest with you, and the fact that he was told he would be allowed go. Totally understand his take on it, but let's wait and see how it pans out. I don't see a world where Newcastle would pay 60 million quid for Wissa, because let's remember what their opening bid was, 25 million, because 30 million was the figure that was being put about. Right. Defensa Central, posted by Transfer News Live, said that Real Madrid and Liverpool are thought to be about €15 million apart on their valuations for Konate. Madrid have offered €25 million, which is about 18.5, 19 million pound, and Liverpool want about £35 million. So, look, if we can start this conversation from the context of Konate won't sign a new deal, because if he does sign a new deal, all of this is self-explanatory. But if we start from the context of him maybe not signing a new deal, I think we have to start looking at the potential for a sale, because we need to bring in Marc Guehi. And look, you could say, Craig, sign Marc Guehi and let Konate play out the season anyway. But if the future is going to be Marc Guehi, Konate is only going to be a cover option at that point, and we'd be losing out on 35 million quid. We've brought in Giovanni Leone. So for me, if we go into the season with Virgil, Guehi, Leone, Gomez, Probably still could do with one more, and who knows, maybe we would bring in another young centre-back in this window. But I want to know what you guys think about it. One, do you believe that Madrid are coming in with an offer Konate? And two, what do you think happens? Because all we know as Liverpool fans is that as of right now, still no deal confirmed for Ibrahima Konate. His form has been a little bit up and down, probably a mixture of a few things, the Diogo situation, his contract situation, and, you know, football and life in general. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to some clarity on that one. So this situation now, Pep Guardiola has closed the door on Savinho leaving Manchester City this summer amid interest from Spurs. This may be because Spurs have kind of pivoted towards Eze as well. But the reason I bring this up is this maybe leaves Rodrigo as an option for Liverpool. And if we can't get ISAK sorted out, or maybe even if we're selling Konate, that would at least be a conversational point then, that Liverpool could look to do something around Rodrigo. Many Liverpool fans still feel that with the addition of ISAK, if he came in, we could still do with another forward, and I kind of understand where they're coming from. It would also allow us to cash in on Chiesa, and again, I'm not trying to kick him out the door, but I'm also not going to say Rodrigo wouldn't be an upgrade on Chiesa, because, well, he would. So, don't know how it plays out, but it is an interesting development that at least gives us a bit more clarity on what the situation is with Rodrigo and who may make a move from before the window closes. Paris Saint-Germain, at the very start of this window, were rumoured to be willing to pay €100 million for Rodrigo Goes, but as we sit here now, no offer on the table there that we're aware of. So what do? We've got all our eggs in the ISAK basket at the minute. Like I've said, you could make an argument we need an extra forward anyway, even if ISAK came in. So let me know in the comments what you think happens between now and the time the window shuts on September the 1st, because clocks are ticking and pressure's starting to ramp up now. Liverpool have had a very good transfer window so far with the recruitment that we've done, but I think it's fair to say if we close the window right now, there would still be some spaces in the squad that we could do with improving and do with putting in more bodies in and quality as well. So for me, I think ideally one more centre-back in and two forwards, a centre-forward and maybe a versatile player, or one more forward in and a guarantee that Federico is going to stay for the season and be used by Arne Slot. Not just kept, but used, because Chiesa, Salah, let's say ISAK, Ekitike, Gakpo and Rio Ngamoa. Yeah, that's enough options, I think, up top. But if you remove Chiesa from that and you had ISAK, Rio Ngamoa, Ugo Ekitike and Salah, Gakpo, 5 isn't enough for me. So that's where I'm at with it, folks. But now it's over to you. Let me know your thoughts. I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thank you to everyone that has hit the subscribe button as well. As you can see, we've just gone past 344,000 subscribers. We wouldn't do it without your incredible help and support. So thank you for that. We'll talk tomorrow. Much love. Bye-bye.